Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into Bjarne Stroustrup's insightful article, 21st Century C++, a fascinating look at how this venerable language has evolved and continues to adapt. Get ready for a technical deep dive.
I'm eager to hear this. 45 years of C++. That's a lot of history. What are the core arguments Stroustrup makes about modernizing C++ code?
Essentially, he argues that many developers are using C++ as if it were still the 20th century, missing out on significant improvements in type safety, performance, and maintainability. He emphasizes key concepts like resource management, lifetime management, error handling, modularity, and generic programming as crucial for writing modern, efficient C++.
So it's not just about using the newest features, but about a holistic approach?
Exactly. He highlights how features like RAII, resource acquisition, is initialization. Using constructors and destructors are key to resource safety, preventing leaks. He even shows simple examples of how modern C++ can achieve the same functionality as older code, but with far greater elegance and efficiency. It's quite impressive.
I see. And what about error handling? That's always a tricky area in C++.
He advocates for a combined approach, using error codes for common, locally handled errors, and exceptions for rarer, more serious issues that require higher-level handling. He stresses that exceptions, contrary to some beliefs, can often be more efficient than extensive error code checking.
Interesting. That challenges the conventional wisdom I've heard in some circles. I've always been taught to avoid exceptions whenever possible.
Yeah. That's a common misconception. Stroustrup argues that exceptions, when used appropriately, can actually improve performance and code clarity by avoiding the error code hell of constantly checking return values. It's a nuanced point, but a crucial one for modern C++ development.
So what about the preprocessor? I know that's a source of headaches for many.
He's a big advocate for moving away from the preprocessor and embracing modules. Modules offer improved modularity, making code easier to maintain and compile times significantly faster. He gives some compelling examples of the performance gains achieved by switching from #include to import.
A 25x speedup in one example? That's astonishing. What about generic programming? How does that fit into this modern C++ picture?
Generic programming, using templates and concepts, is another cornerstone. Concepts allow you to specify requirements for template parameters at compile time, leading to more robust and readable code. He also discusses the use of lambda expressions, which have become incredibly useful for creating concise function objects.
And how does he suggest ensuring that developers actually use these modern techniques? It's one thing to know the best practices, but another to enforce them.
That's where guidelines and profiles come in. He highlights the C++ core guidelines, a set of best practices, and the concept of profiles, enforced sets of rules to ensure code adheres to modern standards. These profiles can be applied at the compilation level, helping to catch errors early and improve code quality.
So it's a combination of best practices, new language features, and tools to enforce those practices. It sounds like a comprehensive approach to modernizing C++.
Precisely. Stroustrup's article is a powerful call to action for C++ developers to embrace the evolution of the language and leverage its modern features for more efficient, maintainable, and robust code. It's a must-read for anyone serious about C++ development. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.